This is a 1-hour PS Plus trial of Solis. It's a sci-fi horror cinematic game that apparently is devoid of action. It's like the Callisto Protocol of walk and talk games. So we're gonna check it out. It's gonna be a brief one, a speed run. 1-hour PS Plus trial for Solis. Press X to continue. Who knows if we'll get a menu. This game, from what I've seen, has looked incredibly boring. It's really not been graphics, performance, quality, performance. Very settings, very new game. Let's go through these and burn them quick. Let's get the audio. We'll just pull it down there. Speaker volume is off. Controller speaker is off. Apply. Sure you want to apply. Press X to continue. Look at these cheat codes you got to put in just to edit the menus. Vibration off. Motion sensor and light bar. I guess I'll leave those on. We only have an hour. That's the new thing with these PS trials. They don't want you to experience enough of the game to get a taste of it. Hogwarts Legacy. They want you to think, oh, I want some more. Brightness, film grain, chromatic aberration. Now, why ask me about the brightness and the performance if I got a menu right here? Alright. But at least it's responding well. In general, subtitles off. Language English as in the UK. This is going to be good. I'm ready. Are you? 1 hour PS Plus trial of Fort Solis starts now. Not even a sound cue. Damn. Check it out. What's it all about? Game has an autosave feature. Well, I mean, that's next generational. Courage is not the lack of fear. It is acting in spite of it. Really? That's as far as you go in the library? The deepest quote you can get? I'm in a sci-fi mood. There have been a lot of games that have been flexing this sci-fi setting.
So, you hated it?
I wouldn't say hate. I wish he had done more.
How could he possibly have done more? They were surrounded by zombies.
Mrs. Death Stranding.
Regardless, I'm caught up now. So it's time for a new show. I believe it's your pick.
I'm taking my time with this one.
We're talking about our Netflix queue.
It's looking a lot better since I got up here.
Everyone's got a blue
Is
suit.
that before or after you spent a week fixing it?
Excellent. Sounds like English in Ireland.
These weather patterns.
I guess
are getting
Ireland
worse.
is in the UK.
Most of our jobs now are repairing weather damage.
Yeah, I really hadn't noticed.
Then again, being stuck with you for cycle rotation is just as exciting.
Cycle
Could be
rotation.
worse.
Is that
Could be
drill going the
stuck
wrong way? It looks like it's unscrewing. Press triangle to enable the multi-tool. Okay, I have a little bit of control of the look stick.
Jack,
Press triangle.
you cut off then. What were you
Prospect urgent. Press circle to continue.
The alarm
Okay, I'm not
is
looking at the
saying? Solis, that relic.
manually initiated. I've never seen a manual one.
Well, to think you wanted to spend your last shift watching me do all the heavy lifting.
Jess, I am on vacation the minute tomorrow's shuttle arrives.
It's very
I'll
atmospheric.
contact them, see if it's a false alarm.
Well, how do you expect them to reply without power?
If they respond, then it's a false alarm.
OMG, you're so smart.
You see, this is why I should pick the shows from now on.
Is this about the zombies?
I wouldn't possibly.
So
have
I'm
any
listening to
idea
them
what
talk
you
back
mean.
and forth
I knew
to
it.
inform me about the story, rather than
Fort
seeing
Solis.
something,
This
showing
is Jack
me.
Leary, senior
telling me
engineer,
something.
responding to your alarm. Please come in.
Responding
Jack
to the
Leary
alarm.
responding to Fort Solis alarm. Is everything okay over there?
So the fort is like the fortress, and
Anything?
Solace is the
No.
place.
Weird. To trigger the alarm and not respond.
It's a stone's throw
I'll
from
stick to
here.
move. All right,
Why don't you
gaming.
jump out?
People who use that
R2,
expression
L2.
don't normally apply that logic to Mars.
R1 is my map.
That vacation
Wait a
can't come soon enough.
R1 is my map. L2 zoom, pan, switch maps, return. Map, messages, audio, video. Maybe that's an options menu. Square, triangle. Triangle does the same thing as my R1. R1's map, triangle's my menu. X. Click sticks. D-pad. Alright. I've got an L stick. I'm really close up on this guy. I'm like white on rice on this guy. Press X to gain access to the objects in the world. Yeah, but a lot of games have been flexing this sci-fi style. I guess it's the sense of the unknown, you know, wanting to explore. A lot of games have been going into
I'm
the
heading down
futuristic
now. We
setting.
can
And I
take the
think with me
LTV.
personally, it
I need
lands
to
more
repair
in the
this hull
fantasy.
before the storm gets worse. I think we have an hour or so before it hits.
Okay, I can pick you up on the
Some
way.
interactions are sequential. Performing certain ones can unlock others. God almighty, could you imagine if you did want to speedrun this? But I mean, at least he's got a nice, physics engine on his, the string on his pants.
I've switched comms frequency, Jess.
No problem. I'll finish up here.
Talk
and
to
then
me
if you've
some
got
more.
much
He's
time,
got a
we
nice
can take the
reflection on his dome piece.
Roger that. Jack out.
I'm like building
How
stones
many
and bricks
times
for
do I have to
bones
tell
and
you
deep
this?
information don't I speak. Damn, I got all the lyrics today.
Roger that.
Don't get lost.
Looks cool. It reminds me of, it's like a Meet Your Maker. It's got that red copper Mars look. I'm in the rover. Okay. I'm going to Fort Solis to check it out. Keep the Netflix running. Number 2. I wonder what happened to number 1.
Solis.
Calculating.
Oh, it's an auto drive, so I don't even get to play a game here either.
Solis. The Planum Quadrant responding to an alarm.
No
Expected
fucking
power
way.
failure or wait further information.
Even I don't get to drive it?
Okay, I'm heading to Solis. Keep an
The
eye on
camera's
that
still
phone.
crooked.
I doubt it'll pass me by unnoticed.
And then I regret because I'm like, I'm in a hurry to get this hour over with. I didn't get to walk around the top of the banister or the bottom of the elevator. It's driving by itself. I'm not doing anything. Oh my god. A game by Fallen Leaf. Again, another game that thinks it's Half-Life and needs a 20-minute car ride. Boo. Not everything needs to be action shooting. What games do I like? State of Mind, Man of Medan, The Quarry. These games are not action-packed. But when you compare this to Death Stranding, okay, well that's a bad comparison. When you compare it to Callisto, hot on the heels of Callisto. That's like when that game Dolmen came out, and it's like, well, it's cheap Returnal. So Fort Solis is like cheap Callisto. I'll tell you another thing too. Lifeless Planet beats the hell out of this game. Because it's so exciting dropping in on this foreign planet and exploring around. That's what you're going to give me as a player, the opportunity to explore. Because this is happening in-game, it's almost as though I don't feel that it's cinematic and I'm immersed and I'm swept away. Because if it were taking place in a cutscene, I'd be like, oh cool, this is cool. I wonder what I'm going to get to do. I could get to do this. But they don't allow me. It's auto-driving. So I could get to be playing right now, and it's like imagine that. You get to interact with the software and drive through the intro sequence. I mean, the true let me do that. So I'm already naming not just like lower budget single A games, but the cheapest $2 indie games that let me play more than this. Fort Solis. You're burning daylight here on this 1 hour trial. Let me drive. Right now. Right now you can give me controls. Right. Oh my lord. Julia Brown is Jessica Appleton? Well, what am I? Bobby Pearshape? Why do they need 6 wheels on the car? I guess so the back wheels can just rummage over and not get stuck. You see the light flickering off the back of the tire? I don't know what this place is, and I don't know who these people are. That's why I'm not, like, immersed yet.
Solis?
They just
Jack
know
Leary
Death
here.
Stranding and Callisto are slow.
Entering your
Those games
perimeter.
also
Do you
took a
copy?
while to sell.
Solis is
Callisto
locked down.
didn't.
Well, there goes your power theory.
Why would it be in lockdown?
System damage? Dare I
Maybe they
suggest
don't like you
web
anymore.
damage?
Yeah, maybe, but
Maybe they're playing an April Fool's
seems
joke.
extreme.
Is there no sign of security?
It's like it
No,
reminds me of
they must be
Oxenfree.
gone
It's
for
just
the night.
slow on
Storm's picking up
purpose
here. How about over there?
to
Filtering
make
here,
you
so
spend
I'm
more
optimistic
time with the
to keep
story.
you company.
Lovely.
nap the store, am I?
Remember, you need a game first.
I'm flattered.
Get the
And I
story
can't nap
second.
with that noise, so you'll plan me.
It's the
Sherman.
ultimate motive, not the
Listen, I'm
purpose.
gonna head to the atrium. Make contact there.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gaming again. There's no run button. There's no Uber run button. You need a shoulder to run. And now look, do I want to, let's investigate the door. I kind of want to go fast and not just do, oh well, fancy. I kind of don't want to explore. I kind of want to make a beeline for the, wherever I'm supposed to go. Because I'm on a time limit here, you know what I mean? He needs an R2 to run. Camera's too close. I don't like the over-the-shoulder thing. Like Dead Space and RE4, yeah, okay. But those were specific types of shooting games. And those games existed when shooters did not have an aim function. They did not have an aim down the sights function. That became the new standard for third-person games because they were like, oh, maybe the character's in the way. Because first-person games, it's like, you're in the cockpit looking straight, and the dead center of the screen is the reticle where you're aiming, and it's the camera where you're looking. Then you get a third-person game, and it's like, okay, you can spin the camera around, but still the center of the screen is the cursor, the crosshair. Maybe that doesn't work. And so they said, all right, let's do an over-the-shoulder camera for third-person games. Then they're like, oh, we'll give you aim down the sight and zoom in. Then first-person games started doing aim down the sight. Well, now third-person games need to fix the camera and go back to putting it dead center. I can't see enemies to the left of me. What did she say? They're giving me waypoints. All right. What if I walked backward? How far do you think the invisible wall is out there? Ah, if I had a 20-hour trial, I would try that. What is this, the secret space down elevator?
Looks like I'm climbing for now.
Climbing?
Is this the,
The lift's out, and the storm's on its way.
Roger.
This is
Over and
the,
out.
Oh, who's
what do
a
you mean,
cool
what do you
kid?
mean R1?
Seriously, though, make sure you're wired in. Weather is in full swing here. No idea why I even tried to repair the hull.
This is like the main metaphor, the metaphoric theme of the game. It's, climbing. Maybe because playing it is arduous? It's getting choppy. Do you see that? There's frame drops. And a shooting star. Maybe I'll get lucky. Oh no, what if I miss? So what's the deal here? Some of the games that were in the PlayStation list, like, similarly recommended games,
How are you getting on?
were like Heavy Rain and Murdered Soul Suspect and Soma.
Since I was out in a storm, it still hurts.
So maybe this is,
It suits my ass.
I'll take that as a hard yes, then.
I hit L1. Oh no. See, here's the thing. When you play a game like Until Dawn or The Quarry, it's a horror game. Like, not only are you supposed to be slow and suspenseful and scared, but if you screw up, your characters die. So you can make a choice. I want to try and save the characters, or I want to let them die. You can make that choice. With this game, it's like, I'm pretty sure he's not going to die.
Be kidding.
What?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
There's no ladder. Why even make a, I did that, dude. Got swing. This game stinks. Because it's one of these slow type games. Oh no. This game sucks. It sucks. It's one of these slow type games. But there's no purpose for it to be slow. What do you mean X? Dude, I'm hitting all the fucking prompts. I beat bosses in Elden Ring in one try. I can hit a fucking X prompt. You know how I got all the Street Fighter 6 combo trials, Advanced, Chun-Li, Camille, Manon, Lily. Uh-oh, he's coughing and wheezing.
More like climbing.
This game sucks. Why does it need to be so slow? They're slowing it down on purpose to make it atmospheric, but you could give me, the player, the option to go fast. So it's, I don't think it's an action game. I've never seen it as an action game. All the trailers I saw, maybe like a 1-minute one and a 3-minute one, right? Chapter 1, dark descent.
I'll head over to the atrium, see if anyone's home.
Nothing on local comms.
No.
Now look, wouldn't you want to explore way out
Paint
there?
the picture for me.
What, of Solis?
And way out
It's
there,
old
I
school.
want to.
Still got single structures.
I want to, but I don't want to
should
burn this
feel
trial.
right at home then.
Wow, this game is bad.
It certainly doesn't look welcoming.
I'm saying nothing.
So, I mean, what's it doing? It's giving me a very dense graphic level. They're correcting my course. They're correcting my course. They just spun me to the right. I swear. So what are they not doing? It's not fast. There's not a lot of interactivity. The interactivity is slow. The interactivity is minimal and the pace is slow. Why is that?
Lockdowns in effect.
Isn't that
The
Stranding
lock
like a really
overrides are still
complicated
on.
game?
Not
That's just slow?
strange. It's protocol when a lockdown is triggered.
What's the deal? Oh, unlock it. See, I could ignore everything that you're showing me artistically and aesthetically visually and just wait for the prompt on the screen and play the game that way. I'm guessing it's not going to
Oxygen
be
reserves are still active.
Well, the backup generator.
like any type of Dead Space Callisto action game. So to compare it to
Well, not anymore.
a supermassive type narrative game, those games are very fast paced. I even said Witcher was fast paced. They're very fast paced, and like, why is this prompt here if I can't close it? It could open back up again. They're very fast paced, and the interaction is like a quick time. It's time sensitive. It's important. It leads to consequences. It's not the arbitrary amount of interaction you have to code into the experience to qualify it as a game. Press X to open. Press L to slide. Press power to shut off. There's no there's no cinematic story yet,
Please tell me you didn't remove your helmet.
and it's slow. There's no
You know I
interaction.
don't like to wear it all the time.
I can't believe you
wanna go
actually
up?
removed it on
I
site.
do.
Oxygen levels are stable. It's not natural to wear it that long. Are we gonna pretend you're wearing yours?
It also would be cool if he were just
I
talking
knew
to
it.
himself instead of that
I'm
girl.
not the one responding to a lockdown alert.
I'll be fine.
Is this like
The backup
Firewatch? You're
generator's
secretly
got
in
more
love
than
with this
just the
chick the
lights,
whole
you know.
game.
At least it's sinking in.
She's there's something up there. All right, well we'll click the prompt.
Hell of a storm on the way.
We'll click the prompts. Join us on the
Oh,
Star
Star
Walk.
Walk's in full swing
Collect
here, too.
posters, banners, and
amazing.
flags to unlock
People
further
back home just
content.
can't
No
imagine
thanks.
A star is
I want a
star.
run
What's the
button.
big
I gotta
deal?
be honest.
This
That'd
is
make me
why I
real
need
happy.
Karen.
Oh, would you look at that?
Is that directed at me?
They still use i5 nodes here.
Really?
So put it in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm looking at one now. I'm gonna hold on to it.
I want a run button. Oh, that's not it. That's the menu button. I keep holding R2 just to hope it's like the gas accelerator. Sometimes they have it disabled at the beginning of the game to force a slow
Wow,
pace.
this is spooky.
Why?
No,
The
it
place
isn't.
is lifeless.
Are you sure you're at the right place?
I mean, I think so.
I'm
Maybe
somewhere I
next
could
grab
go
the
in.
schematic.
My helmet. You want to put my
Just
helmet back on?
confirm.
I don't think so.
I can access the site files from here.
Good idea.
Unless it's like you're only allowed to go through here if you have your helmet. Go find your helmet and then put your helmet back on. So what is it? How come I'm not immersed yet? See, okay, let's analyze this. Let's analyze this, right? Let's analyze this. Let's look at this guy's face. So thus far, despite all of the in-game atmosphere, I'm not immersed. I don't really know who the guy is other than he's an astronaut, and I don't know. There's not been anything exciting to happen to him or his friend. So why am I not immersed? Is it because there's been no cutscene cinematic? There's been nothing to show me like a flyover shot of the space base There's been nothing to show me like this guy, like to connect me to him. Oh, he's this guy, he's this mechanic, he's an astronaut, he's an engineer, whatever. So I'm not connected to him. I don't know what trials and tribulations he's about to go through or is going through. Like his mundane life versus the alien that's about to suck his face. I don't know about that. And so then it's like, all right, well, so who is he? And I don't know. And do I care about him? I don't know. And why is he in this world? What's he trying to do here? So far, again, it's always like, oh, mundane routine. But he's complaining about mundane routine. Wouldn't you be happy? A cold beverage. I'm going to put this game in cold storage. Wouldn't you be happy to have something to do, to break up the monotony? They complain about this routine, mundane job, and then something new happens, and he gets angry.
Drinking on the job?
Typical middle-class astronaut.
Out here.
We both know that wasn't water.
You're not the one walking around in the dark.
So I'm starting to dislike this guy. I don't know the world. I'm not immersed. It's slow. I mean, think about every other space game. Prey. It's interesting that all of the action games do a better job. They connect me to the hero because they put me immediately in these harrowing situations where I want to protect them and keep them alive because I'm getting attacked. Press R1 to view the current map location. Door locked. Let's look. Let's go through this thing. I'm gonna ignore my helmet. My helmet. Office and conference room. Can I go outside with nothing and choke? Look, put the battery in there.
It worked.
These animations are so slow.
What's this?
The I-5.
No, be careful handling those. They were replaced for a reason.
Around. Mission 2, building a brighter future. Let's see what doors work. This one works. I'm in the closet. I'm in the latrine. See, like, all the detail they put in this thing. All the detail they put in this thing. But there's nothing in here. So, but they can't just put a hallway that leads nowhere. You know, I'm looking around for something. Maybe if some of these rooms are used later. Just something about it. It's a lot of unnecessary. It's unnecessary.
I haven't seen one of these in years.
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Guardians of the Galaxy did this. Let's put a room that's empty to marvel at the mise-en-scène, and then we'll put a room with a soft story object you can, quote, interact with.
Same tactic as me. Can't miss birthdays.
And now all of a sudden, while they were giving me waypoints, now I'm looking for the direction. Password protection. Alright, so I need a password. It, like, makes me work to find the game. Boy, you fucked up giving me a trial. Boy, oh boy. Where's the door? It's avant-garde. It's feng shui. There's no obvious door. It's a coffee table that's invisible. Well, what happens if you don't see it?
How do people solve these?
Oh, I used to know how to solve those, but I can't remember now. I think you just twist them. Whereas if I just walked in a straight line to the right towards this conference hall, it would have been like
it's so creepy.
Something, more action.
Most of our time alone fixing sites in space.
Never alone with a phone.
That's gratitude for you. You could do a lot worse.
Just nothing here. Slow. There's nothing here. Like it's all gonna break open after the first hour. By the third playthrough, by the third playthrough, it looks good.
It's ongoing.
I'm praying that this is gonna get good. So that's it. I need a password. I don't need a map. Go back. Messages. What about this? Nothing. What about on the poster? Are there any hints on the poster? I need a password to get in there. Maybe I don't. 2065. April 23. Remember that. Let's try 2065. Where was it? Maybe the... Whoa! Did you see those books turn? The Rubik's Cube. Was it 2065? So then do I need to even go in this room? I got a password. Wrong. Fuck. Ionics invoices. So I need a password from somewhere. Damn, dude. 0807. Oh, because they made me look at that? Let's try that again. 0807.
Bingo.
Managed to find a key card?
And I thought
Use
I
computer
was
terminals to
old.
unlock doors.
You are old. No one has said bingo since
Coffee break.
2030.
Documents. System. Surveillance. What does this mean?
That'll help me access the lower levels.
Alright, lower levels. Terminal content is automatically uploaded to multi-tool. So I've accomplished something. A tremendous feeling of accomplishment just overwhelmed my body and my brain and my loins.
Okay.
Press around, access multi-tool, and visit content anytime. So what one did I unlock? This one to the left? Because my helmet's by there in the stairs. I mean, so far it's slow, I'll say that. I'm mashing. See, there's something about it where you go... Even this... It's like, okay, for some reason there's zero immersion. And because of that, I resent the most minimal interaction that's required because it's still too much. It doesn't give me enough, and it makes me resent it.
Still no sign
Just
of anyone.
open the door.
What could they be?
Like it's not a game.
To forever walk the surface of Mars, feeding on brains.
I'll
I'm
be back on
gonna
this.
walk.
I'm just saying, his sacrifice was heroic. I'm glad to see chivalry isn't dead.
Yeah, but he did die?
How romantic.
It's slow, it's minimal, it's not immersive. It makes me resent the minimal required work. I guess all these are locked. What about that other step? I'll start here first and go deeper down. Because it's going to take a while to walk down these steps. We might as well milk as much game as we can out of this thing. The red doors are locked. Give me a run button. I'd pray. I'd tick the review score up 1. It's sitting at about a 6 right now. It's no good. And it doesn't make... It's not a bad game, but it's no good. It does nothing for you. There's nothing here. You have a level. We have a level. I'm not interacting with that dude. That's locked. Alright, I'm getting out of this room. We've got a level. And a character I don't know. And it's slow. There's no action, but there's enough interaction to demand something of you.
Benny thinks someone is on to us.
Yeah, he dropped me a message saying he told them it was
And
you.
I just realized, just remembered. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for what went on in here. Did something terrible go on in this base? Like, why is it shut? I've wandered through half the building now. Are there supposed to be people here? You would think that there would be.
Hit a 7 ball on Chris? Lost his mind.
And he's just talking like it's so cute. They've got their,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Too many
oh,
solo jobs out
must
here.
be really fun playing pool and poker. And it's like
At least
these people
Solo
could
had
be
a more
dead.
engaging
Oh
premise.
no, it's bomb. Have a beer. English UK. Dude,
I just heard it.
they're
For
just
the record, I'm not
laughing their heads off.
Time I've ever seen a rec room empty.
Domestic middle-class astronauts.
Not quite how I imagined it.
Still no sign of anyone.
Not a soul.
Level
There should
5.
at least be
Fuck.
an officer around.
Required.
Yeah. I'll keep looking.
Okay, I'll try and access the records from here. See who the officer on duty is.
So, like, what happened? They got a ping, or they tried pinging them? Nothing. They got an emergency blip message.
Hello?
Made contact?
Maybe with the shadow of a fridge.
I think you may have been up here too long.
Is it supposed to be a scary game? I don't think so. It's supposed to be just this... I don't know. Let's do them in order. No action, no horror. No interaction, no character choice, no development. Just an interactive story. Where's the story?
Hey. Guess what I found?
Do I need this?
Well, you remember when we first came up here? Before they started arguing
Content
over
unlocked.
the territory.
Yeah.
I got 30 minutes on this trial left.
One of those old Earth Force flags.
Earth? What?
Well, not that. I think it was called Earth Expedition Force.
What are you doing?
It's locked.
I'm resetting the lock.
Oh, fuck.
I'll pretend I didn't
Oh,
hear
shit.
What if someone's hurt? It's justified.
That's not how it works at all, but...
that. Okay.
The most logical place for them to be is their quarters.
So we really are trying to find these people on the space base. We came here and looked here and we can't get anybody.
Level 1. Access required.
No one's
Looks
deep down
cozy.
here.
Life of luxury.
And he still has this attitude of,
You know
oh,
that
I'm
thing,
sure everything's fine. Who?
Required.
Yeah, it's a
English UK.
Level 3. Access required.
Everybody's fucked. Don't you understand? You need to get out of here. Let's check the lockers. Oh my god. That thing. This thing. Research. Helen Dunpart. That's right, just take it. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Video file. Right, content unlocked.
Never seen anything like that.
It's a plant. In space. What's the password gonna be on this? 2080. Wait a minute. Passcode 020689. 020689.
Progress.
What on earth is going on here?
020689.
I said, what on earth is going on here?
Honestly, I meant the...
I don't know if I could ever get used to that.
Used to what?
You know,
Looks like they're
the,
trying to grow foliage on this planet.
The weather windows.
You mean the climate simulators?
Wet
Yeah,
floor.
well, I prefer my name better.
What is in here? This
Honestly,
is just a bathroom with dangerous showers?
I couldn't help myself.
I'm already
020689.
down here with nothing but a helmet light. I don't need a soundtrack.
How's that helmet working out for you?
Just splendid.
Good to hear.
Some of these doors are open.
I still don't know how you even watch those old movies.
So
It's
they're
not
all red.
easy, but it's worth it.
So So I got into somebody's... Is that a book? I don't need that book. I need clues. Real clues. Where is everybody?
That's a start.
That's a
Should
start.
make getting
Key cards
around
give access to
easier.
previous areas.
Hey, won't
Alright.
mind if I borrow it?
Key cards give access to previous areas. What else you got in here? Pretty much story components. Nothing. Why make me open that? Oh, it's infuriating. It's infuriating. This doesn't add anything. It doesn't make me... You know what makes me get deeper? Going faster and advancing and progressing the game. That's what makes me get immersed more deeply. Level 1 is now open. Should I go back and investigate other level 1s? What about this? Level 1. Another battery. Getting clues. Getting items, really. What is that? Maybe it's a snack bar?
Acquired taste, I guess.
Let's look at this poster. You know what? Let's not. Fuck you. Get me out of this place. Should I turn back? I would if I had infinite time, but I'm on a deadline. So I have level 1 access. That's basically my only clue. I have level 1 access. Wouldn't mind going down. This game's probably long, you think?
That's one
There's
hell of a
blood.
nosebleed.
Danger. The lockers are in danger. Okay. I have a level 1 card and a battery. And I forgot my helmet. On purpose. Accidentally. So let's see what level 1 stuff I can open. I guess that's my newest clue. I'm going to have to walk backward. Something needs to happen right now. Level 1 access. I guess it would be... That stuff's all private.
Hello?
You could walk... I mean, I have 2 more floors. Level 1
There's
card,
no
a
one
battery.
here.
And we don't know
Try and
why.
investigate.
No one's
There's
here.
always someone on duty. But what if an injury caused the lockdown? Records say it's Wyatt Taylor.
Roger.
What did she say? Gain access to the medical bay. Where's the medical bay? Huh? Gain access to the medical bay. Something about Wyatt Taylor. Return. Gain access to medical bay. Yeah, well, where's the medical bay? Schematics. Atrium. I can't read that shit. I'm zooming in. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Since there's like 15 minutes left on this shit. I think I've already gone back that way. The medical bay. I have a level 1. That's it. That's all I have. That's it. That's all I have. Canteen. I think I went here though. I'm better with the 3-dimensional space. I'm better with the 3-dimensional space. I went through this way. Let me turn around and see if I can unlock that previous door. Otherwise, I'll go back. Private rooms. That was a level 5. What about this then? Did I go in here? I may have walked around. I may have circled around. Let me try going further down then. I mean, nothing left to do but to go down and finish up.
Level 2. Access
Level 2.
required.
Crew quarters. Could you imagine if I missed something and it's like you have to walk slowly to their quarters, inspect every object and pick it up? That's why you got to inspect it all when you see it, in case it's a critical object and not just an arbitrary poster to add pseudo interaction.
It's odd.
What is?
The door, it's been sabotaged.
Sabotaged?
Something...
Are there
snapped
aliens or
the
what?
manual lever off.
Something?
Stop it, you know what I mean.
So that's it? I can't get through? The manual lever.
Why would someone remove the power supply?
From the door?
Yeah. I have another I-5 I can try.
Access denied.
These i5s, why did we stop using them?
The I-5s, they just became too unstable. Any surge would be dangerous.
Any surge.
Why?
Dude, any surge
No
of
reason.
fun would
Do not try to
really
surge
save
that
this
door
game right
open.
now.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Search the medical bay. So I'm here.
I think there may have been an incident here.
An incident? Well, what makes you think that?
Just a feeling I have.
A feeling?
So this is the second blood splatter
Is
I
Officer
found.
Taylor there?
I'll check.
All right, it's getting deeper now. We're getting deeper in there now. I'm getting a little excited. The ominous music, the swells, the blood. Things are happening. Let's look in. Let's look in. This looks like it could be an important item for me to pick up. Take that. Stick it in my hand. Downloading data.
This on the network as a reminder to both you and myself to please fix my video calling. It's great that I can talk to you,
Shut up,
but
pussy.
I would like to talk to my family.
I don't want to sit down. I want to.
Remember when Tom got drunk and ate a soil sample?
Get out of here.
I had completely forgotten about that.
Yeah. Has the game of Truth or Dare ever ended
So
well?
do they know?
Some days. I can't
Do they
imagine
know
lasted 2 weeks in that room.
the folks on this base? I'm sure they know of them. Oh, it's just another audio log. Blue is an audio log. These animations they take a long time. Oh, my controller's orange. It's an ominous warning.
I don't need to be told that sometimes things just go bump in the night. And
What happened here?
More pills. There's another prompt. I'm really curious about.
I found Officer Taylor's SIA.
He's not in it.
If he was in it, then I would have found Officer Taylor.
Why would he take it off?
I think maybe he was injured. The blood on this suit matches.
I always say that.
the
Imagine
Okay,
speedrunning this
one
game,
final
but
thing.
really,
We just call the search over. It doesn't feel right.
Agreed.
you're not even in here. I'm the one in the base. I'll tell you what feels.
Only one way to find out.
Have you
Right,
found Officer
unlocked.
Taylor?
Maybe. I'm going to.
What was with that password? 020689. I'll never forget. Is this the door I unlocked? We could have a cliffhanger on our hands. This thing shuts off. Ooh.
Whew, now I wish I had my helmet on.
You should always have your helmet on.
Helmet
well, that
on.
makes two of us.
Let's. What do you think? The hatch or the burning blaze? Let's
Oh,
touch
the
this one
burning.
first.
I wonder where that goes.
Well, why don't you open it? That's it? Ugh. Dead end? Okay, I unlocked something. Maybe I unlocked it in the first atrium. Boy, he walks slow. A run button, man. I'm curious now. Alright, you've got me. I'm curious. The graphics are nice. I like the guy. I'm connecting a little bit, and I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. I'm going into surgery.
Access granted.
Because now, look, all this blood. They tried to protect themselves. Who's here? It's taking control away from me. I'm going to look at something.
Jack?
It would have been better if
What?
his body didn't stutter and graphic glitch. Come on, dude.
No, I don't think this was an accident.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think so. Tag reads Richardson, security uniform.
Okay, now we know why security didn't greet you.
Now we'll never know what's going on. Give me that key card, level 2. So then, now I have level 2 access.
But what the hell is going on there?
No idea. It's time we update Central.
I'm on it.
What the hell happened down here?
I guess because in some of those, like, Until Dawn and Quarry games, there's a lot of cinematics where stuff happens and your character's doing stuff, and you're in control of the prompt. So that's like this cutscene action.
It's time to head to the LCD.
Exit the medical bay.
Agreed.
Sometimes I think I see stuff crawling on the other side of the glass.
Jack, your helmet, get over there now.
Am I dead? What about the medical bay? What about the hatch? I have limited oxygen. I can't waste it talking to you. The furnace or the hatch?
I'm here.
Rotate to unlock. Oh, now I'm gaming. Don't forget to close the hatch over you. I can't turn around. This is all I have to go. Yeah, like, so it doesn't need to be action combat, but yeah, or Beyond Two Souls, you see a lot of stuff happening. I feel like nothing's happening in this, but I'm getting a little bit immersed. I'm getting curious to know about. See again the tragedy and the conflict. What's the conflict? Is there an alien on the loose, spreading all this blood around, or what happened? The astronauts succumb to space madness. I would play this more. I would play this more than an hour. I wouldn't pay more than $6 for it, and I wouldn't review it higher than a 6 out of 10. But I mean, it's something. It's a story. Limited interaction. A very slow pace, like Molasses, but graphically it's very nice. And I'm curious, you know, don't you want to know what happened? I don't care who these people are. They're the grunts. I mean, they are like Hal Gordon or whoever he was in Half-Life 1, you know? All he did was push the rock into the beam. And then he went to planet X or whatever it was. And I'm listening. I still don't feel immersed though. I'm the player I'm outside the screen, operating the game, trying to move it forward. There is not a sense of immersion. Cinema, the cutscenes give engagement, and I guess like standing in a level should give you immersion. I wonder if open world games are the best at creating that quote sense of place, a deep state of mental involvement.
What happened? Are you contaminated?
I don't know though. You can get lost in a linear
there wasn't
game.
Contamination.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure.
What?
Someone was down there with me. I'm heading back up to the surface level now.
Down there with you?
So maybe some of these
I don't know.
maybe some of these astronauts turned. You know, they're infected by something. Maybe one of the it's the Thing. Yeah, it could be. Boy, that would not be very original. It's just the Thing, the game. Lower levels. And I'm going so slow. I want a big jump scare to kill me before I get this 5-minute warning on the trial. Listen to her lecture. You need your helmet. Controller's red. I'm not even playing right now. He's just doing it. Do you want to go? The helmet's by... You touch her breast? Jeez, dude, that's fucked up.
Who's that?
I thought at first he was gonna check her pulse.
Jess, contact Central. Tell them there's an incident here.
An incident? What kind of incident?
You waited until now to tell the
Something
incident?
is going on. She's multiple stab wounds.
What?
Contact Central.
Whoa.
Tell them it's a violent act incident. Have them send aid.
Can we get
Her
out of
helmet's
here?
Damaged.
Her helmet's damaged.
She
Better
couldn't
take it
breathe.
off.
She made the journey anyway.
What about
Just
down
How
there?
many people are in Solis?
The system lists 6. Mining crews stop during storm season.
6.
Those there are
So
for
2 are
research and
dead.
Cycle maintenance.
She never had a chance. What was she? What was she running from?
Should I go back out or just stay here?
What the hell is going on, Jack?
Chapter 2.
You need to leave and let Central handle it.
Jess, I can't just leave. I need to remove the lockdown and access the security cameras. I can check through the buildings that way.
That sounds like a safer compromise.
What a night.
You need to let Central respond. One sweep and then you're out of there.
I'll use the cameras to locate them, then I'm gone.
Okay.
Where's the generator located?
East of the atrium. A straight shot from there to the maintenance unit.
The airlock breach sealed the outer door until I lift the lockdown. Is there another way to the maintenance unit?
Okay, according to the layout, you can take the drill bay hangar door, and that should bring you out in front of the maintenance unit.
Drill bay hangar, got it.
You can access it from the service tunnel from the stairwell.
Roger.
So that's the whole game. Essentially, I'm locked in this base. And even though I just did a full lap of all 4 floors, they want me to go around again. You're going to sit in a claustrophobic base where every now and again alarm blares go off, and you're going to walk slowly, click slowly, go to the room slowly, pick up the items slowly. If you want to uncover what happens with this guy, you want a non-action game, slow-paced, I think that there's something here. I would keep playing it, but I'd be warned, even with no action, with the slow pace, this should be faster. It should allow me to, there should be puzzles. There should be more interaction to feel like I'm accomplishing something, twisting and turning gears and levers in the code to advance the game scenario and move it forward. Right now it's like too atmospheric and it's not cinematic, and I'm worried there's not enough game here to make a player want to do it. There doesn't need to be action. You got that atmosphere. But even with the story, where's the excitement and where's the adventure? Where's the design? So I got about 5 minutes left on this trial. Walk through the same door, go through the same atrium, click the same context action. Chapter 2, Fort Solis.